Hello everyone again, and thank you for doing your part to flatten the curve for COVID-19, and please keep doing what you're doing. It's working. We know this is a difficult time for everyone, but we need you to do your part to continue to protect our frontline staff, our healthcare workers, and our community. So to all of our frontline heroes and essential workers, thank you again for your tireless efforts throughout this pandemic. You are all superheroes, and we have your back. At this week's virtual council meeting, council approved putting together an economic recovery task force to help position the city for economic recovery through this pandemic. The Mayor's Economic Recovery Task Force would comprise of representatives from local business, labor, industry, and the academic community. Our economic development and tourism cultural teams will now develop a report back to Council with terms of reference for the creation of this task force. Council also unanimously approved a reduction in planning application fees. We received feedback from our development community, we listened, and we've agreed to reduce some of those fees. Council also approved submitting to the province the consultant report on the impact on Cootes Paradise of the Shidok Creek sewage spill. Our city has made a continuous improvement effort to improve Hamilton's watersheds, rivers, harbor, bay, and will continue to look at additional ways to educate and inform our community on efforts to mitigate stormwater releases into our urban waterways and mitigate phosphorus and other discharges that are coming off the land and getting into our waterways and water systems that are going to be difficult to treat. So there's going to be a watershed approach to all of this, as it has been in the past. We're just going to continue on that continuous improvement effort. Council also approved a request from Hamilton's Mountain and Downtown Mosque to allow 2 daily calls to prayer each day until Ramadan concludes until May the 23rd. As with all religious institutions, they are not gathering in person, but as a symbolic effort, they wish to announce the call. So each call will last approximately 2 minutes, with one occurring at noon and one half hour prior to sunset. Our next council meeting will take place on May the 13th, and a reminder that all councillors and their staff are available and working remotely. Residents can contact their councillors through their regular phone numbers and emails that you can find on our website. Before I wrap up, I'd like to share a few more stories of how our community is showing its support to our frontline workers and helping people in need. Like staff at the Hamilton Public Library, who've devised a whole slate of activities to support our community during the pandemic, including sewing protective masks and using 3D printers to make face guards and masks for our frontline workers. They're also working with local agencies to deliver meals to people in need. Not to mention, they've updated the library's website to offer programs and enhanced digital content so people can continue reading and learning during this pandemic. Thank you, Chief Librarian Paul Tikala and the entire team at the Hamilton Public Library. Great job. Also, a shout out to We Feed the Need, a group of local restaurateurs and owners who are stepping up by providing meals to frontline workers. For example, there were 50 plates of barbecue from Salt Lick that went to staff at St. Peter's residence. 30 chicken quinoa bowls from Johnny Blonde went to staff at McMaster Children's Hospital. And 50 burgers went from hamburger to grocery store clerks at Frank's No Frills. We Feed the Need has raised nearly $6,000 of its $50,000 goal, which goes to purchasing meals for participating restaurants. So if you would like to donate, please go to their GoFundMe page or visit WeFeedTheNeed_Hamilton on Instagram. I also want to do a shout out to Blitz Basketball, a not-for-profit basketball club with more than 500 players who've raised more than $6,000 used to purchase masks for the frontline workers. Please go to blitzbasketball.net or visit their GoFundMe page called Full Court Blitz on COVID-19 to learn more and donate. Thank you, Stefano Giovangelli, and everyone else at the Blitz Basketball organization. The generosity and selflessness of our community is inspiring, and it makes me proud to be a Hamiltonian. Thank you to everyone who's stepping up to help our community through this pandemic. Keep your photos and stories coming to mayor@hamilton.ca, and please keep up to date on the latest COVID-19 information by visiting hamilton.ca/coronavirus or calling Public Health Services at COVID-19 hotline, which is 905-974-9848. If you or someone you know is struggling while at home with healthcare or mental health issues, please call COAST at 905-972 8338. Or kids in our community that are struggling for whatever reason, domestic issues or just challenges that they're facing and need help and assistance, call the Kids Help phone at 1-800-668-6868 or text 686868. We will overcome this virus, but until we do, each of us remains the first line of defense. Take care of each other, stay safe, stay home, and thank you very much, Hamilton, for everything you're doing.